Dr. Sasumi Tamai, who was a Japanese physician who spent some time here with Beeman in training, gave me a wonderful book which I have loved, and it's flower arranging the Ikebana style. Ikebana is an established art form that means standing arrangement, and it comes from as far back as the mid 15th century. I have here an old Japanese flower arranger. It's literally kind of falling apart, but I still use it. I put just rocks around that I've collected on moving around, traveling in it to stabilize it, and I use a pin cushion that holds water, and it fits right into that little center portion. And I'm just going to add a little bit of water because we'll work on this arrangement. Now, this is going to be a sort of yellow and blue and green. I normally use the big mums and iris, blue iris, but they had none. So I am going to improvise and use something different. But you just start with one in the background. And what I'm going to use for blue is the blue thistle. And this is actually very blue. Most often the thistle is kind of gray, but this is bluer, so we're going to make it work. I just kind of, as I go along, fill in with some greenery for background. It can be anything you want to use. Please know that I'm not a professional at flower arranging. I just play at it. I do it because I love to try. Doesn't always turn out the way I want it, but I just keep working it. As some of my friends in my circle who are members of the garden club who do beautiful flower arranging, but I'm a member of the garden club because I'm a dirt gardener, so flower arranging is just something I've learned to do because I enjoy it. But I don't necessarily follow any rules is the main thing. I just do what I love to do. Now the blue thistle is not showing up as much as the iris would have, but I couldn't find any, so here we go. It's a little bit tall. It just brings me great joy to play with such beautiful things as flowers. This is so easy to do. Anybody can do it because you just do your own thing. It's not wanting to cooperate. You see that I'm going to end up, I didn't in another one I did, but I'm ending up with kind of a odd number of big blossoms. When Beeman and I were over in Japan once, he was working at a meeting. He was making a presentation. I was out having fun with some of the women, and we went to Ikebana flower show, and it was such great fun, but such beauty I've never beheld. It was just great. Beeman always worked. I got to play. Okay. I'm doing this kind of fast. So, but oops. And that's basically it. And what I would do with that on my entryway would be to put it on a mat, a straw mat. Hope it doesn't fall apart. And with a cute little guy sitting with it. And that's it.